because Vazquez has earned the
You know, I
right
got to be honest with
to
you.
command respect.
I vow.
That was
Yeah, let me mute
a
this
really
shit.
stress-free night for Miguel Vazquez, wasn't it? When you
I vowed that I wasn't going to cover this shit. And look at me here covering it. So I rolled my black ass out of bed. It's 7:01 p.m. Eastern. I had to take the clock off that I usually have down below and up, you know, because it was lagging my shit out. But look, I'm here. I've literally been out to bed not even an hour. I got to wash my ass. And like, you know, do some food prep and get ready for tonight. We got a long night. Loma Lopez card. Then we're going to be here for the post-fight press conference. And I am here at 7:01 p.m. So what the fuck is it, like 1 a.m. over there in the UK or some shit? This was a long-ass card. So apparently, if one or two fighters had to go to the hospital, and it is well known among boxing fans that you can't continue the event unless there's an ambulance on scene, you know, in case somebody gets hurt. So huge delay in the card, and thank God I didn't cover this shit. Can you imagine if I stayed? When I took my nap. It is 7 p.m. I laid down for my nap like 12:30. The card would have started at like 2 or 3 p.m. I would have been here for eternity. By the way, Louis Ritson lost, and he just don't got it. After Francisco Pantera fight, which I'm pretty sure I covered, he just don't got it. And this fight was exactly what you expected it to be. Nasty. But I'm TstreeT Controversial with 5v3safety.com. We cover every single major fight live, and it isn't mean but I've covered some proper trash in my life though, so I can't really. So basically, the main reason why I didn't cover this card is because Savannah Marshall and Hannah Rankin got canceled, and I'm a not Hannah Rankin. I mean, she cool too, but I'm a Savannah Marshall guy. Dig me? They talented. Look, they're gonna rob Vazquez. I figured it's
a couple of surprises tonight. A couple
they're gonna
of
rob his
things
ass.
that weren't supposed to happen according to the script.
Yeah.
Surely we're not going to get another one.
They're gonna rob him.
It's been frustrating.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been frustrating.
Yes, Tarzai.
For everybody, but it's been frustrating.
Hold on.
Tell you, there's no great sense of elation in that corner, is there?
No, there's not. There's not.
Oh, we don't. We've got on. We're all right. We've won it, but you know.
I'm trying to get some into you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
That piss test, I know.
never quite got.
Damn, they're gonna rob
himself going at
Vazquez,
any
huh?
point.
What's taking them so long to
You
tally
come
the
back from
cards?
this thinking, yeah, I
So
can do better
basically,
than that.
Ritson is ranked
Yeah. I knew it wouldn't be easy. We never took them easy.
What's that?
We never
number
took 'em
2 by the
easy.
WBA. What the fuck?
He would just say chop, chop, chop.
Number 14 by the WBC.
Right.
He don't got the
Time to get the
goods.
cards.
I'm not
This will
being
be interesting.
disrespectful,
Just
but he
how
don't got
wide
the
you wanna
goods.
make it.
But anybody can look like shit against Miguel Vazquez, though.
Yeah.
And he's only 33, and he's been around forever. Ew, I've covered some nasty fights from this man. 42-9 with only 16 KOs. But you know what? We do it for you, the people. They're gonna rob this man. Get your guns out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here in Peterborough, England, we go to the judges' score totals. Marcus McDonald, 116, 113, Vazquez.
Oh, what about
Terry
that?
O'Connor, 117, 111, Ritson.
So wait, who won?
Whoa,
Michael Alexander scores this bout 115 to 113 for your winner by split decision and the new WBA Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion, the Sandman, Ritson.
Well, interesting cards there. I told you Vazquez had done enough to win some rounds, you know. And
Yeah, he does.
certainly for one judge. There was a 116, 113. Another judge pretty close as well. Terry O'Connor saw it much
Let me
wider
check-
at
let me
117,
check.
111.
Twitter.
A little bit surprised at one or two of those cards, but it did just, that does reflect the fact that at no point in that fight did Louis Ritson dominate and impose himself on it.
Oh, not once. He done the same thing all night. He followed Vazquez round and round the ring. And yeah, he landed the more telling shots, the stronger jab or whatever, but in reality, it never really changed.
No.
Oh man, so who y'all think won the
117,
fight?
111, but it wasn't a particularly convincing.
But it's like, you know, I mean, what did we expect, you know? But I think that from what I've saw, okay, I gotta be motherfucking honest with you. I didn't get down here until motherfucking 4th round, 5th round, 4th round, 4th round. And then I'm looking and I'm seeing people tweeting. I'm like, the fucking card's still on? And I go, Lord knows, don't you know, I go to log into the zone and these motherfuckers were still live. Like, I was like, yo, y'all really want me to cover this shit? The powers that be, I'm here now. Let's listen to the post-fight interview. Food at 140. Food. That's what I see. A sacred as meal.
Not frightening the top guys at that weight.
How confident were you that you were going to get your hand raised
Sacred
there?
meal.
It seemed to be a very close fight.
Yeah, it was a very close fight. It was awkward, you know, being out the ring, yeah, but I thought he was just tapping most of his shots where I was hitting him with the cleaner shots. I think it was just, you pick what you like, really, didn't you? And I went back to the corner, they were confident that I had won. No, it was a close fight, but confident I won, and I trust Neil's instincts and think we won.
You warned about his footwork and his ring craft during the week, and you said, obviously, I've left that to my training team. Were you surprised at just how good he was?
You know, not how good he was, but just how awkward he was. You know, Neil was saying not get frustrated with the jab, but like the more the fight went on, the more I got frustrated with it because I couldn't hit, and he was just awkward and tap, running away. But I suppose that's his style, and we got the win. But I think it shows where we are, and calling like meant to be progress next. I think we've got a little while before we get to them. You know, that was a bit of an eye-opener, but I think we are world fringe level and we'll get another opponent like that and then we'll kick on.
Very keen to stress it's not you that scores the fight, but were there concerns there that, or could you have had any complaints had it gone the other way?
No, I'd rather just leave that in my corner. They said I won the fight and I was confident I won the fight. I knew the fight would be close. Like I said, it's whatever you think. I was hitting him with the cleaner shots. He was tap, running away, scoring the odd one. So it is what it is, and we've come away with a win, and I think deservedly so.
Heard in the corner afterwards, just actually the fight finished, he said, I just felt like I was forcing it a little bit, forcing the jab.
Yeah, that's what I was. Obviously, we had worked out for that. We knew that the jab wasn't obviously going to hit as clean as what it does, what it has with our opponents, and I knew that, but just forcing it where a couple of late rounds just took a little bit of the back foot and he was missing with his jab and I was countering with mine. So just little things to work on, little things to polish up on, but we've been out the ring a year now, you know, and it was a tough fight to come back to, but we did. I mean, now we'll have a little bit of time off and ready for next year.
Well done.
Thank you.
I ain't like that. And ain't no highlights and shit happens.
And saying, no, he's not ready for the likes of Regis Prograis, and he's going to have to just take it slow and steady. And that's a good reaction from him. I'm really still surprised that a lot of people have him losing that fight, because whilst he wasn't convincing or anything special, I thought he did enough to deserve to get the decision.
Yeah, he was the guy who forced the action. You know, he was the aggressor in the fight. He landed the heavier shots. You know, I think if they'd done a punch tally, you know, I think that would probably be quite close. But it doesn't tell the story for me who was landing the better shots. You know, he was on the front foot. He was the guy that was looking to make a fight of it. There was one guy in there trying to win a boxing match.
And somebody was trying to rob it.
Fight.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I say, I did have it 117-111 in favour of Ritson. It was an unconvincing 117-111, I must add.
And, you know, there's going to be many people who probably disagree with that, Nick. And, you know, a lot of people think that probably because Vazquez was throwing lots of peppering little jabs and cuffing, scuffing punches and landing them round the gloves, he looked active. But, you know,
he was landing.
It still, for me, isn't enough to win a boxing match in that fashion. You know?
I can't believe I'm here.
And he did have his success, yes. And
I said I wasn't going to do it.
His experience showed everything there tonight. Really didn't it?
Yeah, and he's going to get some more work off the back of this as well, because he's still a good young tester. He can expose these prospects, and Lewis Ritson's limitations got exposed, and I did like his reaction afterwards. No, I'm not ready to be running with the big dogs yet. I need to just take some time.
How old is Ritson?
He certainly has not.
But at the end of it, he got himself on the right end of the split.
I mean, to
decision.
be fair, nobody really looks good against
Vazquez for tonight.
you know?
Plenty coming up on DAZN over the next few.
Nobody looks good against Miguel Vazquez, but when we go look at Lewis Ritson as a fighter, you know, I just don't think that he has the goods to compete with the top echelon of 140 pounds. You know, a Josh Taylor, you know, Jose Ramirez, and if win or loss, whoever wins that fight, when it does happen, Taylor versus Ramirez is likely going to move to 147, if not both of them. So go ahead and try to go fight Ismael Barroso, who's a tough challenge at 140 for that WBA world title, gold title. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That fake belt, or that interim belt. That's also fake too. You know, or see what can he do against? Let me see. I'm looking, bro. Even an Ivan Barancek will beat him the fuck up. Pablo Cesar Cano would beat him up. Victor Postol. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself like, yo, Louis Ritson can't hang. Like, and let me look at some of the lower tier guys. This was the card, but this is the cards that are coming up. The Usyk card. Like, looking at some of the lower tier guys. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, we're gonna have to see. Let me go get ready for fight night on TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. I can't believe I'm here. Please subscribe.